In today's video, we're going over an absolutely insane sale that is running right now, and usually when we talk about deals that are available, of course it's usually deals on games that are already out. Games that aren't even out, it's hard to find discounts on them, but that's what we're looking at today. You can get huge upcoming games like Jump Force, Days Gone, Anthem, Devil May Cry 5, Sekiro, and more heavily discounted right now, so you can pre-order them before they even come out and get a significant discount. And on top of that, there's fantastic deals on games already out, so we gotta take a look at all of that, because this is one of the more insane sales that I've seen in a little bit. Also, Sony has filed new patents for PlayStation motion controllers, so it looks like PS Move is gonna undergo some changes within the next generation. We've got updated sales figures for a lot of Capcom's titles, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, and a bunch of their other franchises, so I want to take a look at that. And developer Nippon Ichi Software is teasing a new game for consoles. They've put out some really great JRPGs, so I want to speculate as to what that might be. First of all, for all of you guys over here in the States, you need to hit up your local Target, or you need to go to the Target website, because they are running a tremendous buy two get one free sale right now. Usually though, a buy two get one free sale would only be applicable to games that are already out, but no, with this sale, they've opened the floodgates to absolutely everything. That's a little bit hyperbolic. There are a couple of notable exclusions. I didn't see The Division 2 listed, but a bunch of big pre-order PlayStation 4 games are listed, including Jump Force, Days Gone, Anthem, Devil May Cry 5, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Metro Exodus, The Elder Scrolls Online Elsefire, and Mortal Kombat 11. I might be missing a game here or there. The Target website is pretty terrible, and they have it geared towards mobile users. However, this is an absolutely ridiculous deal, and it looks like all of these different retailers have to be a little bit more competitive for our dollar, because so many people are going online, so many people are buying games digitally, that they are really stepping up their deals physically. And this is so crazy, because you are essentially, if you pick up 3 upcoming games, you're only paying for 2 of them. So let's say you want to get Jump Force, Days Gone, and Anthem, you're only paying $120, essentially $40 a pop for a game. That is without a doubt the cheapest I've ever seen pre-orders get. There have been times where like GCU would allow you to get pre-orders for $48, but now you're getting it for $40. That is pretty ridiculous, and you can mix and match however you want to. Again, these are just the games that I saw listed as far as the pre-orders are concerned, but I know a lot of you guys are excited for Metro Exodus. I know a lot of you guys are excited for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, so if you're buying those 2 anyway, why not go to Target and get a 3rd game, whether it be Days Gone, whether it be Anthem, whether it be DMC 5, whether it be a game that's already out. Yes, there are a bunch of games that are already out listed, including Resident Evil 2, Kingdom Hearts 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, Ace Combat 7, I saw the Spyro Collection. I believe every game that's out right now is filtered in for this buy two get one free. You just have to note the fact that some of the games are a little bit excessively priced if they're already out. For example, a game like Soul Calibur 6 you can regularly find for $40. It's listed at $60, so I wouldn't really classify that as a deal, but you get the idea. Red Dead Redemption 2, Kingdom Hearts 3, RE2, Ace Combat 7, to get those essentially for $40. That is without a doubt the best price I've seen on that, and it doesn't stop there. There are a lot of older titles that are applicable to this buy two get one free as well. Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition I notably see for $20, so if you can piece together 3 $20 games, essentially you'd be getting Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition for $13 and change. A lot of math to do here, and you really have to find the best available prices so far and how that factors in with the buy two get one free. Of course, you do get the cheapest offering free, so you have to piece it together. If you guys would like to see an entire video where I go over some of the combinations you can take advantage of, let us know, and I will definitely be looking at that. But as far as pre-orders go, it's a pretty easy sell when you can get Jump Force, Days Gone, Anthem, Devil May Cry 5, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Metro Exodus, The Elder Scrolls Online Elsefire, and Mortal Kombat 11. And again, just piece it together however you want. And by the way, there are even some special editions listed. I saw the Jump Force special edition, I saw the Days Gone special edition, so if you want to go even heavier, you can check out those as well. So those are some tremendous deals running right now. The pre-orders sell themselves with a buy two get one free, but again, with games like RE2, Kingdom Hearts 3, RDR2, Ace Combat 7, they're not going that heavily discounted, so with this sale, it's without a doubt the cheapest you can get them for.
Weapons and skills. Need to burn out a freaker nest, but you're out of Molotovs? That's no problem. Your crossbow can use bolts that you craft in the field. Guns dropped by enemies, they're not great, but survivor camps will sell you better hardware.
Okay, so that sale is tremendous, but we have to talk about some other stuff. PlayStation motion controller patents return with 2 new inventions. This is coming from Silicon Era, and one of the patents was filed in February 2017 and was published February 7th of 2019. Notably, you'll see some new inclusions such as L2 and R2 buttons that can be depressed in the back, as well as a thumb sensor. The images are available over at Silicon Era, so I'll leave a link to that in the description box down below. You can make of that of what you will, but the PlayStation Move controllers is one thing that I do think is holding back the entirety of the VR experience. I think PSVR is pretty fantastic right now, but PlayStation Move is one element that's lagging behind a little bit. It's the same controllers that's been used for years now, and I do think that they need a facelift as we head into the PlayStation 5, and I do imagine that VR is going to be a big component with the PS5. Who knows if you're going to be able to use the same VR headset, whether they make a new VR headset. I would imagine that they're going to make a new one, which might upset a lot of people, but let's hope that the old headset is at least compatible with the PS5. But we're in dire need of new Move controllers, and it looks like Sony is fully aware of that as they are filing some patents to update and give these Move controllers a little bit of a facelift. Not just Move controllers, they might change the naming scheme altogether. They're just seen as motion controlled devices for home gaming machines. So make of that of what you will. I know for a lot of you guys, you're not even into PlayStation Move. Originated back on the PlayStation 3. Kind of went to the wayside. It really seemed like Sony was just trying to cash in after the success of the Nintendo Wii. Microsoft rolled out the Kinect. Sony rolled out PS Move, and would you look at that, now in 2019, PS Move is the one that's left standing. Kinect isn't used all too much. At least PS Move is used in VR experiences and different games, so that's kind of interesting to note. Moving on from that, Capcom has updated its list of platinum titles, and it reveals how a lot of games are selling, and it's updated for December 31st, 2018. Monster Hunter World is taking the top spot, so this is their best-selling game of all time at 11.9 million units. Number 2 is Resident Evil 5 at 7.4 million, Resident Evil 6 is at 7.2 million, Street Fighter 2 6.3 million, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is at 6.1 million, Resident Evil 2's original release is at 4.96 million, so that's not the remake. Of course, this was only updated for December 31st, so the remake doesn't make a presence here. Monster Hunter Freedom 3, that's a PSP game, I believe, 4.9 million, Monster Hunter X, 4.3 million, MH4 Ultimate, 4.2 million, Monster Hunter 4, 4.1 million, so a big Monster Hunter presence, but great to see that MH World has topped all of those games, selling a whopping 12 million copies, and RE5 is doing quite well for itself, as is RE7 being 6.1 million, and I do imagine that Resident Evil 2 is gonna make this list and make it pretty high after all is said and done, and we see how well that game sells. I could honestly see that game selling north of 7 million copies. I don't think that's too much of a far cry. And lastly, I do want to note that Nippon Ichi Software is teasing a new game for consoles. They put up a brand new teaser site, which doesn't have a lot of information, but it does seem like they're teasing some sort of new game. Now, Nippon Ichi Software, you might know them for the Disgaea games. That's what they're most known for. And those games, while a little bit on the niche side, they do have a cult following, and I do think they're rather good games and games you could sink a lot of hours into. So I would love to see a brand new Disgaea title. It's been a long time since the original release of Disgaea 5. It's been ported to a bunch of different platforms, the Switch, PC, but I think it's due time for a new Disgaea title. Whatever Nippon Ichi puts out, it's gonna be a little bit more niche. It's gonna be more of an interesting game, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. But we do know that they're working on a bunch of other games in the meantime as well. And that's gonna conclude this video, guys. I really wanted to get this news about the Target sale up as fast as possible. A lot of the games online, I would imagine, are gonna start selling out as far as pre-orders go, but you should be able to go in store and take advantage of it as well. Again, the pre-orders include Jump Force, Days Gone, Anthem, Devil May Cry 5, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Metro Exodus, The Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere, Mortal Kombat 11. As far as games already out, Resident Evil 2 is there, Kingdom Hearts 3, RDR 2, Ace Combat 7, the Spyro Collection. Check out the site for yourself. Hopefully you're on mobile, because the Target website is really geared for mobile. On desktop, it's pretty atrocious, but you can still get through it and figure out what the best deals are. Again, if you guys would like an entire video going over some of the best combinations you can put together, let us know and we'll try to get that up ASAP. It looks like PlayStation motion controllers are gonna go through a facelift in the coming generation. That's what I would expect, as Move is a little bit dated. Resident Evil 5 is selling incredibly well, Resident Evil 7 is doing well, and Capcom's best-selling title right now is actually Monster Hunter World at nearly 12 million copies, and it looks like Nippon Ichi Software is prepping up something new for consoles. Hopefully it's a new Disgaea. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.